Heinz's Big Bean.
What is it?
It's a big bean. Imagine, you know what a can of beans look like? Imagine it's just one bean in that can. How wild do you think the Wild West really was? Now, if I were to say Wild West, I'd be thinking of Will Smith. Yeah. And that big spider. Yeah. The guy with no legs. Yeah, right? That's how I envision how wild it really was. Yeah, I think you didn't. I feel like that movie ruined my take on anything Wild West. It could have easily canceled out everything, John Wayne did or Clint Eastwood. I wouldn't go that. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't gonna. It wouldn't have done that. No, I think the real Wild West. I think people forget that there were no rules back then. They probably made them up as they went. Yeah, they shoot someone in the bar. He was looking at my wife. Yeah, and then we can shoot people, and then next thing you know, the whole scene is just everyone shooting, just all smoke, and that's how I picture the Wild West. Everyone just a bar full of drunks shooting each other. Just and beer, always beer spilling, because they had pint glasses, right? Yeah, but just. It never shows the beer spilling, but always the sound of someone dropping a pint glass. Just, no, every now and then, every 10 minutes. Yeah, there's a cat gets shot or something, or some hooker gets cut or shot. No, you got to hold a hooker hostage. I feel like that always happens in some back room. But you know how they always, Hollywood portrays that? There's always hookers upstairs in the bar and stuff that they at the saloon. And is that shit still go on? It's got to. I feel like that's downstairs now. Or upstairs. I don't know. Have you ever been upstairs in a bar? Well, we talked about in the one episode, I was above the bar. Oh, yeah, I was up on a roof. You skipped it. Yeah, what was up there? How many hookers were up there? Yeah, that's why we were up there. We were looking for the hookers, the penthouse.
What are those, brothels?
Oh, that's brothels, yeah. But I feel like that, it's such a basement
Well, I mean,
that's
illegal.
Oh, there are laws now. That's probably why it was in the Wild West. Because someone couldn't get hookers, so they're like, we're going to get the sheriff involved. And then now no one can have hookers. How many sheriffs do you think were actually shot in the Wild West? All of them. Yeah. They're just standing on the corner and just... I don't even want to be the sheriff. Just a drive-by on horses. Could you imagine in the Wild West? You know how we picture drive-bys now? But then there's a horse, but it's pulling a wagon. They're all three guys in it. Who says it didn't happen?
I'm sure it did.
I mean, they didn't have, cell phones like we do to document. But you know how drive-bys are usually, I always assume during the night type thing. But you imagine the horse, they don't have lights or anything. It'd be during the day. It's at 7 a.m. Well, I was gonna say no. They're just they successfully do the drive-by, but they would have their rifles and it'd be the slowest thing, and they're trying to reload in the whole 10 seconds they're going by, but then the horse just runs into a building right down the street because no one can see.
I don't think they had muskets. It was still have been some pistols.
They had the lever I guess. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I messed that up. Yeah, I totally messed up the time period. I mean, some might have been used muskets. But why was the Civil War was after Wild West, right? No, it would have been before. Civil War would have been. Wait, when was the Wild West?
Let's see.
Yeah, fact check
I'll get it.
But yeah, I know what you're saying though, because lever actions just came on, or did they have lever action? I know they had muskets were huge in the Civil War, but were some people using lever action? See, I don't know that. I always wanted to do one of those, a cowboy, just just keep.
The Wild West era spanned from the end of the Civil War to the late 19th century.
So really? People could have been using muskets. But why do I feel like when I watch movies, I feel like the Civil War time period had more laws than the Wild West. Well, the Civil War was in the East. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess, there's the Civil War going on. And then, that makes sense. The Wild West. They're probably all talking about the North and South. They're like, I wonder what's going on out there. And then they just trails off. Yeah. And it's like, you sucked up my wife. I'm the sheriff. Just a bunch of dumb shit. But with the Wild West, there's no rules in a way. You imagine that now. That you can't go to a bar then and run your mouth.
Well, you do, and it'll end up like the Wild West.
I guess it does happen sometimes. Like
Modernized.
Yeah, Plexico Burris.
yeah, shooting Cheddar Bob. But like and then you could just get shot. And like now it would be like the bar would clear out, the cops would be there in no time. But then they just pretty much probably left your body at the bottom, at the foot rail of the bar, and then they keep drinking over you. Yeah.
Do you think people were really as pissed off then? Like, now and then people get in like little tussles in the bar or whatever, little skirmishes, and duke it out maybe a little bit. But back then it just went right to blazing. But
we don't know that for sure. Though maybe there was like a wrestling match, and then they like break it up, guys, and then one of them pull out a gun and
then it starts that whole thing.
He had it coming.
Or do you think when they went up to the bar to get their drinks, do you think right away they set the revolvers on? Like, hey, don't fuck with me. And then you look down the bar and the revolvers are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and then there's a big fat guy over on the end with
a little gun, a knife,
big buck knife.
I think it was just assumed everyone had revolvers anyways.
They probably didn't even. They probably did have like strict rules, like no fire, no guns in the saloon.
No, it's too many laws already.
Yeah. Get out of here with that.
They had to throw some rules out right away.
If you didn't have one, you weren't allowed in.
That's exactly how it went. Yeah, guns down here, whores upstairs.
Go up there, you bitch. If you don't have a gun.
That's when they walk in without a gun. You got a gun? No. Whores upstairs.
You're working room 12.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean guns, but then horses. Did they all have sweet names?
Oh,
like the racing horses?
So like the whole Fast and the Furious time period, like where people had cool cars and all that. Like you had a better paint job,
kits on their horses.
Yeah, like do you think you could tell from a distance like who had a badass saddle and stuff like that?
I mean, there had to be something, or it was probably someone that had like an all black horse. They're like, whoa, that's Billy the Kid.
Then someone rolls in with a like a painted horse.
They're like, that's. Wait, are you talking about like a painted horse or the breed?
The breed painted horse. But do you imagine like
someone misinterpreted it? But we would never know because those pictures were all black and white. So maybe they did color the horses. It probably did look like Fast and the
I didn't even think. Yeah, they have all these nice paint jobs. Well, the
peanut butter cups, the ice cream paint job on the horse.
The Native Americans they would paint their horses, right?
Yeah, like
they'd paint their faces, and then they'd have war paint on them, if that's portrayed accurately. But do you think like they all had like solid color horses in town, like the brown, the black? I guess there's no really other color of horses.
White, like there's all.
White. They're all white ones.
Yeah,
I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like whatchamacallit, what was that old thing before whatever movies? What was the? How the one at MGM has the lion? Who had the horse? Didn't someone have that white horse?
Oh, and then the wings come.
Or maybe
out?
that was Pegasus. Maybe it was all made up.
It was mythology. But imagine that
someone had a flying horse.
No one has seen a painted horse before. The breed. What's the real name of those? I thought there's a real.
Yeah, isn't like painted just a slang?
Yeah, I think so.
I could be wrong on that. I should know horses better just based on my name.
Yeah, Colt should know horses.
Yeah. I was made to be a cowboy.
But imagine if they rolled in the first time ever someone saw a painted horse, like they have it all saddled up and.
Well, didn't whatchamacallit? The Indians didn't really originally have the horses. Didn't the Europeans bring that over
and traded with them? Is that how that worked?
Yeah, I think that's how. Because I think that's what we gave them. I shouldn't say
and
we,
smallpox.
Like us,
and smallpox. Here's some horses and smallpox.
That was East. Yeah, that was East Coast.
Yeah, I guess that blossomed differently. Yeah,
but they just took the liking to the painted horses.
See, I didn't know that. Pinto horses, is that what they're called? No,
are pinto ones the small ones, aren't they? Maybe. Who do you think brought the mini horse?
I don't think anyone brought it.
No, that was like, the ships came over and then all these little rowboats came over with it was like two guys and one mini horse. So
this tribe wanted, they wanted 20 horses. We'll give them these.
We'll give them a good deal. Or they thought they were getting a good deal.
But how cowboys had the horses, like you were saying, that you know, they showed up in style with them, maybe painted different.
Wait, I just had I didn't mean to cut you up, but it's going with what you said before. The mini horses were the drop kit horses.
I wasn't going to bring that, but I guess I could go on.
Anyway, keep going.
But do you think that some, you know, maybe the wealthier cowboys or whatever had, you know, fancy stage coaches that were dropped?
Yeah, nice. It's spinners on them.
Yeah,
the
and
big ass spinners.
They had the Fetty Wap blaring out of the JBL
yeah,
speaker.
the JBL speakers in there.
That's how you knew, it was going to be a drive-by or something.
No, they're just packing. There's a one-man band and guy in this sitting in the back.
Tied to the back of the
Yeah,
stage
they
coach.
can-
Or he's on top.
Like Mad Max,
Yeah, I was just
yeah.
going to say like Mad Max.
They can hear him from like 3 blocks away coming around the corner.
Coming around the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Coming around the mountain. Here he comes.
But
Yo, here comes Ted again.
you know, in the saloon, they could get food there too. But did you always associate like them eating on like those metal plates with like a fucked up fork?
That's more Civil War, I always feel like.
But it was around the same time.
It
It's
is.
not like,
But I'm just saying
it's not
what
like
my-
they,
yeah.
I don't think they'd be using fine china.
No, but I'm more viewing that's what my brain thinks.
I'm also thinking that maybe they ate beforehand, and cowboys in the Wild West just always ate beans.
For some reason, I always think beans and steak.
Yeah, just over the fire, just on there.
But like, not a nice steak, like a hockey puck steak. That's how I always viewed it. Like a nice, well done.
Eating it with that fucked up fork. That
Yeah.
has like the long prongs that.
And then their knife from their
Like a
their
Jim Bowie
pouch,
knife
yeah.
or whatever. They're shooting it.
Yeah. They stab just keep cutting. That's probably what A1 was to start out with, just a little bit of blood from someone's guts. Just
Mixed with whiskey.
yeah.
They got their canteen, their whiskey bottle, and their fucking beans.
I think of a spittoon every time I think of a.
Oh,
like
those are
the-
things like over the fire.
No,
No,
there's-
that-
I don't
no,
know,
what
like
am
a
I-
saloon. That's the bowl thing
Yeah.
that you spit in.
Yeah, the pail.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the
it
spit
was
pail.
way off.
Whatever you were thinking.
No,
of.
what's that little thing that goes over the fire? Yeah.
I have no idea.
A chicken? I don't know.
Yeah, moving on. Spittoon. Yeah, that too. They spit it out before they go in the bar.
It's in the bar.
It's
Yeah,
like
in the bar. Oh, it's
but
on. They put it on the bar too. Huh?
like next to it, like by
on the
the
floor.
by the foot rail.
Thank God they didn't have those when we were in the bars. Otherwise, they might have had more than just spit in it.
That's probably why
Probably
they
would have
took
been
them
under
out.
the bar. And,
They should introduce those now. Make it like a bigger, like a 5-gallon bucket instead, and then we can pee in there. You never have to get up.
Just one at the bottom of every bar stool.
little bedpan and
Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure one time when we were in a bar, we won't name the bar.
big gems.
I'm pretty sure when we got done and we were going to the next bar, I remember you pulling your bar stool out and pointing down. There's a perfect piss mark all over underneath the bar. He never got up to pee, and he was peeing under the bar.
That place is retired, right?
Well, there's a new bar there.
Well, I'm sure they remodeled.
Yeah, that there's a new bar. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a swim up bar.
Yeah, that's what you said right before you got shot.
If that was a Wild West and the bartender
You
was
would've been shot in the
bar
back.
owner would have shot me. The bar owner, bar owners or whatever you want to call them, they always had the same thing: the rolled up white dress shirt
with
with the suspenders.
yeah, I was just gonna say the suspenders.
I think it was suspenders,
leather
right?
ones.
Yeah, and they're always cleaning a glass.
Yeah.
Always.
And they have their revolver under the bar. ready
Or
to
when
shoot
someone
you.
was mouthing off, they put their revolver on top of the bar to remind them, I'm not a whore. I have my revolver. I have my gun. Yeah.
But they would always stop washing the glass and they just like look at you and then the revolver would just
Shoot you from behind the bar. But then you had to splinter the wood out. They'd
he
shoot
looked
you.
at me, or someone would shoot the bartender. He looked at me funny.
Oh, I thought when you were peeing, they'd shoot you right in your ball.
Fucking cheddar bob me, turn it on me, and cheddar bob me.
Yeah.
Was the bartender always the bouncer as well?
I feel like there was never really a bouncer.
No, they
but,
always
like,
had some like greasy guy overweight with a beard as the bouncer. He's a little jacked. Like in Deadwood, it was what's his name? Warren, wasn't it?
Was it? Was he actually like did he stand by the bar? The door to the bar, the entrance?
I think so.
I don't
And one of the
remember.
one guy I don't remember. I watched it a long time ago, but the main guy, he was the bar owner, right?
Yeah, Ian.
McShane.
Yeah,
Does that sound right?
yeah. I think it's Ian McShane. Frank.
Yeah. But he owned it, but didn't he? Like, wasn't he kind of the muscle?
I don't remember much of that show. They just like I like to swear and stuff, but that show got a little too much, and I think I made it halfway through the first season.
Because I feel like they would always send him out. The bar owner would always send someone out to do like his dirty work. Like it's kind of like the mob.
Yeah.
Or they had a group of them. He's like, get your group of guys, and it would always cut to the scene of them on their horses.
Yeah, a side quest.
Yeah. They fucking live for, and then they go ambush the group, the rowdy group, while they're out having a fire, eating beans.
Kill them, come back, enjoy a nice pint, and spit in the thing.
Some beans.
Yeah.
Take their beans.
That's all it was, just a war over beans.
Yeah, they were probably scarce out there.
Yeah, we heard you at Bush's Beans over here.
I don't think that was a thing.
When was Bush's Beans invented? What if this?
Where was it invented?
Yeah, what if this overlaps?
Let me check.
They need do they have a cowboy as like a
No, they
mascot yet?
No,
they have
golden
the
retriever.
Yeah, they have but they probably switched to go with like
It was a horse.
PC.
I'm just waiting for a whole year if there was overlap.
I'm looking.
So you said the Wild West was kind of the turn of the 19th century? Is that what you said?
1908 it was founded.
I think that's Wild West time.
Yeah, and then what if they had to go over to the east? Like
It
if
was in
Bush,
Tennessee though.
yeah, they probably made their way in trucks, and it was probably like drugs. People smuggled them out to the west.
Smuggled beans.
I mean, they didn't really have to smuggle them. The stagecoach coming, and they realize it's full of beans. They're like, we gotta get it. It wasn't Wells Fargo or anything. They were
Yeah.
after like money. It was beans.
Yeah.
Well, it says it's just the Bush's company, and it's.
Oh, so they could have been selling horse meat back in the beginning of when Bush's started, and then somewhere it turned into beans.
It was a cannery. Something about tomatoes was the first.
Yeah, they were doing average ass canning stuff. I bet.
I feel like everyone begins with like tomatoes when they do shit.
Well, they probably knew who was stealing the beans. You could smell them from a mile away or hear them.
That's where they got the muscle, that greasy. They're that way.
It's like a tracker.
He's professional. Right over that ridge.
It's upwind. It's always upwind.
They start blazing right away.
Yeah, they're in that direction.
I think we got him. Then they come up and they get ambushed. It's just a never-ending ambushing, and that's the Wild West.
That is. That's probably why it was so wild.
People would have just settled down. It probably wouldn't. If they weren't as wild, it probably wouldn't have been
The calm West. The boring ass West.
Yeah, it just doesn't have a good ring to it.
Yeah.
It needed to be wild. Or do you think people made that up?
A lot over gold though too, wasn't it?
I guess that's way out there
Let's
west.
just not go with that.
Okay, sorry, it was beans.
Yeah, just beans. Beans is a way cooler story than gold.
Beans.
The beans rush.
That's what they give you. No, I better get off that because it'll just talk about poop again.
Yeah, right back into poop podcast.
But you know, when they got into all the stuff, you know, nowadays people go out and maybe mess with someone's vehicle or their truck or something, like slash the tires, I don't know, kick something, put a dent in it. Do you think back then they'd fuck with their horses? Or do you think that's like...
They're wagons.
No, what they would probably do is at night, they'd fuck with their horses. They would take their horses and replace them with mini horses. But it's all the same size.
Yeah, it's going to take you twice as long to get home now.
They're just laughing the whole time.
We got him good.
See, no one pulls their stagecoach with mini horses.
But they still leave, like riding the mini horses, they still leave, still blazing away. Like that always had to be a thing that they were blazing away.
That's could you imagine being, what are those bandits? Are the rebels?
Yeah, that like they're the ones that robbed the stagecoaches and shit, right?
Yeah. Oh, what I just tried that Wild West show on Netflix. That the Bandits.
The what?
The Bandits.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, and you won't hear of it again because it got canceled already.
Oh.
The show sucked ass.
Well, good thing it was canceled.
It had so much potential to do a good storyline and all that, and it was just shot stupid. And I'm surprised. I kept watching it. I think it's like 6 episodes, and like Lena Headey, that's how you say her name. She's in there. Ryan Hurst is in there. Another guy from Game of Thrones is in there. And then like when I was watching it, it's just like they started playing like that stupid montage music at the end of the first episode. I'm like, this is too much like Sons of Anarchy. I looked, and the creator's Kurt Sutter. I'm like, you can't get out of your own way.
So all they did was just swap it out, like with the motorcycles or bikes with horses.
Horses, pretty much.
Like, we'll just dress them a little different. They probably still had them in like the leather vests.
Yeah. But where I was going with that is like in there they had a potential cool, like there was these bandits, but when they would rob things, they would wear these cool red they weren't bandanas, but just like a mask over their faces, and it had really like awesome potential.
A ghoul?
Yeah, they were just ghouls. But yeah, it was, the idea was awesome. They didn't sell it. They weren't looking for beans, so I knew it wasn't historically accurate.
They were probably looking.
They were looking for gold and everything, and I'm like, this is boring as fuck.
This shit's not accurate. 1 star.
Yeah, 1 star. Like those people that, what movies are they, like Christopher Nolan movies and stuff like that, where people were all bent out of shape with the Odyssey, like the helmets didn't look like that. Okay, like he could still make his
That's
own.
probably in the original like westerns, the Clint Eastwood ones. The producers probably, they got done shooting, something missing. Wasn't wild enough. And they just went wilder and wilder.
And then it led to Will Smith's Wild Wild West.
Yeah, they needed a top end right there. That was the peak.
Giant spider. Yeah, we'll just get a giant spider.
Like, no one can top this.
I have another wild.
The steam, steam powered up. Now we have to come up with the wild West.
More wild.
The wildest West.
See, they could have totally one-upped Fast and the Furious. Like, you know how many their stupid names they keep coming up with? They should have just mocked them and kept adding wild for like...
Then it became the Wild X, the 10 Wild X.
But they don't even do X. They just do wild 10 times.
They could easily mix Girls Gone Wild with that and had,
There's probably some porn that's like that.
It could have been like, the reality show, like Point of View from the Hooters.
Girls Gone Wild X.
Girls Gone Wild West.
Yeah. They're probably going to try to come out with one that's like, one of a PC one or something that's like, we got to replace the cowboys with cowgirls.
Well, that's pretty much what The Abandons was.
No wonder I got...
Yeah. Okay, so I'll get just real quick back into that. Like, Lena Headey, she awesome job in Game of Thrones. Everyone hated her because she played the role so well. But she's British or maybe an American.
I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard her talk.
But she has an Irish accent in The Abandons that it drove me nuts.
Was she actually was her character from?
Yeah. Well, that's what The Abandons is. She's like this mom that adopts all these abandons. Then the main villain lady, Netflix, 2 lead women roles, 1 star.
Yeah, it's not the fucking Wild West.
You can't do that. I'm just sorry. Like, naturally, when people...
One of you's got to go upstairs.
Yeah, we can't have you both down here. That's where it's historically inaccurate. It's things like that. The inaccuracies were bugging me. But I'm just saying, naturally, when people watch stuff, you want a male lead role.
That's the typical the storyline.
It's not sexist. It's just how your brain works. That's how we assume.
The Wild West. It's like,
but then, why'd the show get canceled? Argue that. If women can have lead roles, why'd the show get canceled?
There was no beans.
Maybe that's what it really is.
Would you want a story about a bunch of girls looking for beans or a bunch of guys looking for beans?
No, they're gonna go back to the writing room and they're like, these guys are genius. We need more beans.
Yeah,
and then
they pause for a while. They're like, who left out the beans?
Season 2 is all beans.
The battle of the beans.
Yeah, hence the phrase, give her the beans.
Yeah, that's how it ends. The trailer. Yep. That's how the trailer ends.
All right, we're going to take a break right there. right, we're back from the break, our bean break.
Gotta start the fire and cook some.
Does anyone play like poker and stuff in bars anymore?
I don't think like in the bars.
But wasn't that the thing? Like,
I think it's always the back room now, and it's always fucking sketchy. You have to walk. You have to walk through like 8 kitchens to get to the poker room.
I think that's a Hollywood thing.
I don't know. I've never seen the. Poker
I've never
room
been
in a bar.
invited. Yeah, never been invited.
I only ever made it through 1 kitchen.
But that's what like was that Wild Bill? No, what's
Yeah, Wild Bill.
Aces and Eights?
Yeah, they got a shot in the head. He changed.
Changed chairs. Yeah,
That's why I'll never have my back face the opening of a saloon.
no, even at like home, you know.
Thanks. Where'd that come from? It's raining beers in here.
Better than beans.
Is it? You could have thrown me a can of beans.
You still open it.
I would have cracked it. I would have realized it was a can. Just take out my fucking Jim Bowie knife
And just eat it. Then just eat it off the knife.
Yeah.
No, what I just thought of with beans.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Do you remember way back? This is probably 15 years ago. Someone busted out that beer bong once, and someone put a beer in there for you. You pointed to that can of beans or whatever.
Oh, they had the bowl of beans.
Or the bowl of beans, and you're like, put that in there too.
And it wasn't even like someone dared me to do it.
No,
I
it was your
did it.
idea, and you did it right there. And I'm sitting there, and that was in a kitchen, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
A
just
small ass kitchen.
Yeah. And I remember Colt beer bonging beer with beans. And
I'm more fucking cowboy than you. I just turned to everyone after I was done doing it. I'm like, I'm more fucking cowboy than all you.
Could you imagine?
If I had my fucking revolver here, you would all be dead.
and the whores would be upstairs.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going upstairs. I'm tired.
You should. What we should do is, you know, the people that go around like tailgating things with a microphone and like interview people.
Yeah.
You should go around with a beer bong and be like, I'm more cowboy than you. And the people will be like, what? And then you pour beer and then beans in a beer bong and chug it right in front of them and be like, yeah, that's what I thought. More cowboy.
And just, spit at them like a spittoon. Like,
But it backfires and you just throw up at their feet. Like,
I'm like, well, now you got beans.
yeah. And then, like
I spilled the beans.
Remember
Yeah, that was dumb.
the game? The game Don't Spill the Beans. You know that?
We always ate them as a kid.
Did we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
We
Someone
did?
told us in class that they did, and their parents had to like look through their poop and shit. But then we
Wait. Did you make that up or did that
No.
really happen?
like they said like their younger brother or something ate one, and then the dad had to like dig through the diaper to make sure. But it's like at that point, just let them.
Who cares?
If it's
Go
stuck
buy
in 'em,
another
I
set
don't-
for it,
I
yeah.
don't think it's gonna be that bad.
What is the
but-
game? I never even heard.
It's like it was red. I remember that.
A
And-
yellow board, but
Was
the
it
thing was
yellow?
red.
Yeah, but then
Like a red can in the
yeah, but it was
not
like
a can. It was plastic.
it was plastic, but it was held up that this cup, pretty much, right?
Yeah, it was a red
That-
cup, right?
That
Yours-
could lean back and forth. But
I'll look up a picture of it.
you would stack beans in there, right?
Oh,
Yeah, and I think whoever tipped it lost.
Yeah, don't spill the beans.
makes sense now.
Now they tell the people that it's like don't spill
But-
the beans. That's like also
I don't. Do you ever remember actually doing the gameplay?
no.
Like, was
I
there?
think we just ate the beans.
Yeah, were there dice or anything?
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else, like mixing it with the yellow board.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just a red plastic thing with
Yeah.
this cup in the middle that was like held up. But I just remember. I never remember playing the game, but I remember the only thing I remember from it was Mom questioning us if we ate the pieces, and we said no. And for some reason, she thought we hid pieces or somehow got rid of pieces. She thought we had them hidden in our noses. Do you
They
remember?
probably
Yeah.
heard something on the news, like kid died from sticking a "don't spill the bean" on up their
Yeah.
nose.
What were the beans? Just little.
Just little
They're little
plastic.
plastic thing.
They looked like a real bean, but plastic.
They definitely went.
I'm pretty sure I swallowed one.
I
At
don't
least
remember
one.
eating any of those. I don't ever remember doing it. Maybe you just did that in your own head, and then, like, you.
I probably did it, and I looked at you and I'm like, I'm more fucking cowboy than you.
You know what? The most cowboy thing in the world is whoever made up the giant bean.
Oh yeah, the Heinz's big bean.
Oh, the big bean, big
Yeah,
bean,
big
Yeah.
bean. That's the holy grail for cowboys.
Yeah.
They're all looking for. That's where all the shooting is.
Yeah, the
That's instead of the
Big bean.
golden egg. It's the
big
big bean. Is
bean. You ever see that fact checker, the big bean?
No, I'm looking for it right now.
yeah, Heinz is big bean.
What is it?
It's
It's a big bean. Imagine, you know what a can of beans look like? Imagine it's just one bean in that can.
Oh, damn.
That's our new. Yeah, that big bean is our new mascot.
But whoever made that up, like that should be a marketing campaign regardless.
I want to say that was like an April Fool's thing or something.
Oh,
I don't know. It could be.
But if it was their marketing team doing that, I think that they need to really have that happen.
Yeah, it's just advertising. From 2023, it's pretty recent.
Wait, they did it?
It says Heinz is, I don't know, a viral social media sensation from 2023. No, they didn't do it. Doesn't sound like.
Oh, see, I wish I had skills, like Photoshop skills like that.
So you make a big bean.
It says they mashed 2 cans of Heinz's baked beans into a single.
Oh, so it's actually like they made it? I thought it was Photoshop.
Yeah, I thought
But
it
I
was
guess I never
Photoshop.
really dug.
Well, I wish I had cooking skills.
Just mashing a bunch of beans together.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's actually true.
It's like as a kid making a sculpture out of like mashed potatoes or something.
Yeah. Like the kid in Christmas Story.
Yeah, I always think of that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that.
That
See,
kid
to
probably
me,
had beans for his brain.
they should call it the wild bean. The wild big bean. Big wild bean.
He just need, yeah.
No, that's like the Danny DeVito's the big wild bean. He looks like a bean.
Has he ever been in a Western?
That should be the name of his Western.
The Big Bean.
Yeah.
The Bean Bandit.
No, the big wild bean bandit. Yeah, they could probably be better than the Western shit they're making now. The abandons and Yellowstone is a modern day. Or is it?
Yeah, I mean,
never
it
watched
kind of. It's as close to the Wild West as you're going to get.
Is it modern day, right? Mm-hmm. Like they have cars and stuff, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's all trucks in that show.
Is it all lifted gate trucks and on it?
Borderline. Wait, did you watch it?
A couple. Yeah, I think there's a car or 2 in there.
Oh, yeah, I think it's the really rich people that come in and want to like develop the land. I think they drive cars.
But
I think it is, yeah. Well, I don't know if they drive jacked. Oh, I think the main guy does. Not Kevin Costner, the other guy does.
Yeah, what's his name? Rip. I think his name Rip or something, right?
Yeah. Wait, do you watch the show?
I have.
I think I watched the first season, maybe the second season.
Thank
All
you.
it was is just pretty much Sons of Anarchy, but horses.
Yeah.
But a better version of what you were talking about.
Yeah. Because there were male lead roles.
Yeah, there were like 8 of them.
There are too many. See, now there's too many lead roles going on.
I actually know they did have one girl, the sister.
That backfired.
Yeah, that's mine got a little foamy, and I guess maybe we need to we need a fucking trolley.
I'm stuck. Beer foamed everywhere. I thought it was gonna be okay, but yeah, that
Take your sock off or something.
all right.
It's fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's actually my butt's
fine.
getting wet.
Oh, I spilled down the chair.
Yeah. All right.
You shouldn't have done that.
All right. Quick break. All right. The mess is cleaned up now, so we should be good.
If you were in the
Hey,
Wild West, you would have left that. I'm just saying.
No, if we're in the Wild West, I would have shot you.
That's true. Also true.
Yeah, I suppose it's better to be shot than taken upstairs.
Yeah.
This is probably why they wore assless chaps too. So now my butt's wet from the beer leaking down,
think
so they
you-
didn't have to worry about that. Their butt would just suck it up.
I think you spilled the beans.
But anyway, where are we? We're still talking about Yellowstone.
Yeah.
What we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and that the sister was in there. I guess she was kind of one of the lead roles.
I'm guessing they can hear us talking and they don't want to.
All right, we have noisy neighbors. We gotta take another break. All right, we're back from that unexpected break. Not sure. We got to listen to some pretty cool jams though that they were playing next door, and we took care of them.
Went over there with their revolvers and took care of the horses. Just kidding, we didn't. They don't have. Just kidding, they don't have horses. We took care of them.
Yeah, we gut shot them, so they're real.
Yeah.
They're really thinking about their decision.
Seeing that in the Wild West, how, like, well, a lot of people probably got gut shot.
Yeah.
Because I have a handgun, and you try to shoot that even from 10, 20 yards away, it's hard to be accurate.
Yeah, like, when we go out and shoot that, we set up old beers, and even hitting those, it's like I empty a whole clip just to hit one beer can.
The point is just to scare it.
Yeah. Well, what do they do in Yellowstone? They shoot people?
Well, they don't use revolvers. They have like actual 9mm, and I think they use.
Well, that's what I'm talking. When we go shoot, though, like I'm not accurate with a handgun.
Oh, I thought you meant the Wild West. Yeah. I thought you were meaning that they're all Wild West shit, like revolvers.
Yeah. But if it was a can of beans,
I wouldn't shoot it. Oh, I'd shoot it and then go up and put it right on be like, get that on the fire.
Yeah. Shotgun it.
Bong it.
Oh, yeah.
But no, they have like machine guns and shit. Like automatic rifles in Yellowstone.
Oh, it's just modern day.
Well, they live above the law on that.
Oh. But what is the plot?
Yellowstone.
But what is, like, not the national park?
Well, yeah, kind of they own a chunk of, I don't know, thousands of acres, the family does. Then I'm pretty sure they took from the Indians, but then they get pissed when the Indians try to take it back.
Wait,
Isn't that kind of the whole thing? I think.
I'm trying to read
There's something, I know, there's drama. Lots of drama.
Family of ranchers, yeah.
That they own, a huge chunk of it.
But what, like, when you say ranchers, what are they ranching?
Horses. They want their horses to...
Probably, hold on. Horses and cows, probably. I don't know. What a rancher's ranch.
Well, I don't know. Like, I never watched a show. Like, Colt, you watch a show. What do they have on their ranch?
Horses.
That's it. Like they
literally have horses.
The show is
I
just
think they
about
have cattle. Actually, they do have cattle.
So what's the plot? That they just have horses and
then you can imagine that someone clips the fence, the cattle go on the other side, or they move the fence and people are grazing their land. This
show that people have changed their lifestyles for. You're telling me that
probably branded themselves.
Yeah, that people are getting tattoos, brands, lifting their trucks, putting that Yellowstone logo. What is it? That Y that looks like a Texas Longhorn type thing. People are doing this for a plot line that letting cattle on the other side of the fence. Yeah.
Well, it's like borders, towns, Indian reservation.
This sounds like Dumber the more. I'd rather watch.
It is like Sons of Anarchy, but
I'd rather watch The Abandons.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I watched the first season was decent, and then I think I watched the second season. I can't remember if I watched the second season.
All right, you said the first season's decent. Sell it to me.
Well, you can only watch so much of cattle going over the fence. You watch it once, it's like, yeah, get him, like get revenge, and then it happens again. It's like, get him again, and then it happens again. It's like, oh, this is fucking gay.
But why are they? I don't know. My head can't comprehend how this can be develop into what is it, like 6 seasons?
Yeah, and then they did spin-offs too.
Yeah, like I still it's like that fish thing you brought up the one time and let a fish through.
Oh yeah,
let the cattle through. Yeah.
Well, no one wants the cattle to get through.
So there's a lot of like family drama involved in it too.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Wait, what would you rate the show? Like if you were rating it an IMDb out of 10, what would you rate it?
I only watched like 1 or 2 seasons. I'd give it, I don't know, probably like a 6.5. Because I didn't continue, so it didn't keep my interest.
Yeah, exactly. The minimum for me, something has to be to watch it is a 7. I'd give that a 5. Is kind of harsh.
I'm still
maybe first season. I maybe give like a.
But you
6.
guys are partly saying it's good. Nothing.
Well, yeah, first season is good.
Nothing has been sold to me yet to actually sit down and watch the show.
I don't know. Did you like Sons of Anarchy?
Not really. The first 2 seasons.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they're not letting cattle through a fence.
Well, they're letting people and stuff through. It's literally the same plot as Sons of Anarchy, just on horses.
So is The Abandons. But how do 2 horse shows exist?
One has 2 female lead roles, and the other doesn't.
That's rated like a 4.
Yeah,
and gets canceled. Yeah, one makes it 1 season, one makes it 6, and gets a spinoff. Noted.
Is Yellowstone? Is it still on or not?
There's what's it?
It's 1840, 1860,
1812.
1812, I think it is.
Oh, I was gonna say
something
1912.
1912. I don't know,
Yeah.
But I think they did 2 spinoffs. There might be an 1812 and a 1912.
1923.
We don't know numbers too well.
4, 8, 9.
Is that a prequel then? Like when you're
Yeah. Oh, that's the Wild West.
Is it like so it's like way back?
Yeah, now they go into the Wild West. Actually, besides beans, when someone says a Wild West, what do you think of?
I just think of the wide open, like
I think of saloon doors.
Like
the double
yeah.
acting. Someone says that, or when I see those in a kitchen, I'm like, dude, I'm about to shoot this place up.
Yeah, someone's gonna shoot this place up. I always think of like the tumbleweed in like Utah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I do think of that, but yeah, right away I think of the saloon doors.
I think a Tombstone.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, they don't make westerns like they used to.
Yeah.
Tombstone, I will say, Tombstone, I think was the last good western.
Not Westworld.
Movies.
Yeah,
movies.
I went to Tombstone. It was
Wait,
underwhelming.
I was talking about the movie.
Wait, you're talking about the movie or the
Well, I went to
location?
Yeah, the location.
Oh, gotcha. Did you see the movie?
Yes.
It was a fucking awesome movie.
It is.
They do like a little reenactment shootout. From the
But everyone gets there and they're just like, I'm not your Huckleberry.
Everyone's getting spitting in the spittoon.
yeah, it was kind of
Just mumbling. Yeah, just mumbling. Oh, Huckleberry.
Kids are even doing it.
It's cool. I mean,
So, long time ago, we were born in Nebraska. So, we're Wild West.
Oh, we're more cowboy than a lot of us.
So yeah, we were born in Nebraska, and we went back and visited. And our dad showed us all this cowboy shit. No, not really. But I remember
We had cowboy boots.
We did. But I remember one time, I don't know where we were, but we like toured. It was like a studio of some sort. And we were like 5. But I just remember seeing a guy outside. He had his foot up on like a bench. And he was dressed like a cowboy. And he had a gun. And he spun it. And that is a core memory for me to this day. But I have no idea what he was like. Whatever we were.
I remember a lot of shit. I don't remember that.
I don't even, it could have been South Dakota though.
It was probably just some guy that was just like out on the street, just probably a little drunk. Probably looking for beans.
what time was it? What time of the day was it?
Probably right. He probably woke up from a nice hangover and.
Upstairs.
But I thought that was the coolest. Like that was the Wild West when I was younger.
You were the Wild West. I didn't know you guys were born there.
Yeah, we only lived there for
like 6 months,
6 or 8 months. So yeah, and then,
we don't. Yeah, I don't remember too much. Like for 6 months, you remember that?
Are you branded?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're cattle. Yeah, no, we're cattle. Just we're branded one big bean mark on our back.
We got bean bags.
But yeah, my mom met my dad in the Wild West.
Who's that cowboy?
Yeah. My mom was upstairs and my dad. Wait.
Won a poker game.
Yeah, now that's all coming back. Wait a second, my dad's really good at poker.
Makes sense now.
And my mom's bedroom's always upstairs.
Yeah, Dad's always spinning his revolver around, sitting in the lazy boy. And
Yeah. So, yep. Then it was time they shipped us to Wisconsin.
we had beans like every meal.
Yeah, we're like, then our parents sat us down after eating beans for 7 or 8 years, and then they're like, "All right, kids, I'm gonna tell you something. Your dad's from Nebraska, and you guys were born in Nebraska."
We just like paused for a second and just went right back to eating our beans. You have more beans now?
But the thing is, I don't like beans, though. I don't like baked beans.
Did you ever try bong?
Are they better?
You don't
get time to
be
think
honest,
about it.
Like, I think I probably was in somewhat of an inebriated state.
You were. I mean, I feel like no one pulls a beer bong out sober.
True.
This is, yeah, I guess you don't.
Yeah,
At work, it's like, I'd be like drinking some milk
Nobody starts
fast.
with that.
Yeah. Yeah, no one starts like, you know what, let's start drinking today. Give me that beer bong. And put
Or
beans
yeah,
in it.
yeah, anything else? I mean, can you imagine? But I knew there was a little trick up my sleeve that, oh, it's so disgusting or whatever. I knew it would go down quick. Like, it doesn't matter what you throw in there,
But
it's gonna go down quick.
I feel like if you put something like something crunchy to still get through there, you know, that you'd actually have to chew.
Well, and yeah, I mean, like, I should say like soft food. If you load that thing with beer and oatmeal, I knew it was gonna go down quick.
Yeah.
Why is that a thought? Like, yeah, it's good.
Science. He just said.
Yeah, that was the trick of my Zoom. I knew it would go down quick.
Yeah.
Like, you're still a fucking idiot.
Yeah. But everyone's like,
That doesn't
oh,
change. Yeah.
He felt like a magician after that.
I'm like, ooh, I made it disappear.
Was there money involved at all?
No, it was his idea from the
did a
beginning.
lot,
He never
yeah.
said how much if I do this. He just said, "Give me those,
No, I
put
had a
those beans
mission.
in."
It was. I think I was actually a little hungry, so I'm like, well, I can kind of get a little more
Feeding
drunk,
tube.
Yeah.
It was just a feeding tube.
yeah. I felt a little like a hamster. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have their food things. Like,
No, that's what a beer bong is, a feeding tube for drunks.
yeah.
Well, if there's beans in it.
Yeah, there's
You have to put some sort of like
now it's a 2-course.
solid,
Yeah,
solid half. Like
now it's a
even-
2-course meal.
Yeah, because you have to like people that have the feeding tubes. You have to put soft food in there. So yeah, it is pretty much a feeding
Yeah,
tube.
it's a feeding tube.
You're not gonna put crunchy food in there. You're not gonna jam a sandwich down the beer bong.
Maybe they should do that. Everyone has like that friend in the group of friends that forgets to eat when they're drinking. Just hold them down and take or sneak it in there. Take this
just
beer
ask them,
bong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want a beer bong? Yeah. And then beans.
I'm actually gonna have one of those in my kitchen now and just load it up with like get the blender and just put a bunch of like fruit and veggies in it and just dump it in.
No, your whole dinner plate. Yeah, just your
Yep,
whole
got
dinner
me.
plate. Yeah.
Yeah, just right in the blender and then
I would do that to friends and put like cat food in there, like wet cat food.
I would actually, I take back what I said before. It doesn't matter what you put in there. There's some fucking cat food you put in there, some of that wet shit.
Yeah.
Did you
I'd
even
throw
taste
up.
the beans? Did you taste the beans?
I don't. I mean, that was like
'Cause if
15,
you didn't
almost
taste
20
the
years
beans,
ago.
You're not tasting cat food.
Yeah.
It's all going
I feel like this is a
But
science
cat food
experiment.
stay like that's like beans. Like if you burp that up, it's beans. It's like
Yeah, but
Eat
that's
bean.
after the fact. It's already down.
but it'll come back up. Like cat food will come back up.
That's like if you have like a tequila during the night and you're burping that up the rest of the night, or if you
or rumple
or
mints.
like some hot sauces, like you're burping that up the rest of the night.
I do that with Red Bull.
yeah, Red
Yeah.
Bull does it.
But
This
yeah,
is-
you're burping Friskies or something up the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's probably why I never did that.
Little fancy feast.
Fancy feast, yeah.
Any one of those, but probably has more nutrition than beans. I don't know.
Be the same.
Well, next week we're gonna get the biggest bean of them all on the podcast. Ja Rule the bean.
But anyways, make sure get your revolver out and shoot that subscribe button, or we'll come for your horses.